Ann here from Annmakes. Welcome into my garden. So I know it's been a while since I've been here on YouTube, but I'm here today with an updated tour of my garden. So after 3 months of being in quarantine, this is the result of what I have been doing. So if you're interested in seeing more of my garden, and if you'd like to see some more videos, which I'm going to get back into the production of, then please click to subscribe to the channel, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share. Here we go. So here we have I know, not really a bird's eye view, but it's an above view of the garden. We are mid-June now. I think we are June 17 or something like that. And this is what my little garden looks like now. So this is the Veggie Garden. So back when I started showing you guys my setup here, there really wasn't anything planted, or if there were very few things that were planted. And this is the progress since then. So every day I would come out here and work a little bit at a time. Here we have one of the new sections outside the fenced area of the vegetable garden. So you can see I put a bunch of containers that I had, and in there a lot of things are growing. We've got corn salad, we've got leaf lettuce, red leaf lettuce, peppers, there's turnips, beets, we have climbing beans, cucumbers. Oh, these are my morning glories. These ones did not do well, but I have others that are growing well. And some potted plants, herbs. And that was the air conditioning unit, the air conditioning thingamajig that just started. Peas and watermelon. So as we go into the garden, this is actually what I consider the exit of my garden. We'll go to the entrance in just a little bit. Still on this side, there's some more of the morning glories. I did start those from seed. They were doing pretty well, but something got to them overnight. Great. Okay. I have lots of onions growing. A few carrots popping up. So most everything I'm showing you I started from seed. There are some exceptions like the basil and the geraniums and the flowers. Those were bought starter plants in here. Everything I've started. My hanging pots. More stuff. So it's still messy right now because I'm still working out here. I have a table set up so I can pot things. I can put dirt in containers to keep planting in containers. Another container here, a bunch of containers that I am growing some yummy vegetables in. The flowers, those were bought. Radishes, all for the seed. They're doing okay in here. Yeah, they like this spot. They're in the shade half the day, so they like that. Celery, cabbage, onions. And then you can see a moth visiting the garden. I have a lot of moths and butterflies. There's also dragonflies here every day, and bumblebees. So yeah, it's really planted. I really tried to use every inch possible of all the raised beds and containers. See, these morning glories here are doing much better. They have full sun, and they seem to like that better than the other ones. Yes. And here we have zucchini, corn, Swiss chard, radish growing in that Dollarama bin. Well, it was a garden bed thing I bought at Dollarama. Very easy to assemble. Some more peppers and petunias. And on this side, I still have those geraniums to find a spot for. But here I have planted stevia. I also have some new zinnias coming up from the seeds, and some marigolds that came up from seeds I planted, and broccolis, Brussels sprouts, sunflowers, cucumbers. Here I have a little peanut plant growing, and yeah, those are cauliflower starts that I had, and I don't know if anything will come of them, but well, I tried. I planted them there for a while to see. I planted them there a while ago to see if anything would come of it. And yeah, and on the side of the greenhouse, and on this side of the greenhouse, this is the new bed I made, and I actually used an old children's toboggan to make a raised bed container to grow lettuce. I drilled a bunch of holes in the old toboggan, filled it with mostly compost that I made, and planted a whole bunch of lettuce seeds. So there's different kinds of lettuces and spinach, radishes growing in here. And I had to put this chicken wire because I have critters that like to eat the foods in my garden. There's fennel, surprisingly, that is growing. So that's new. Also new outside the greenhouse is this back garden section. I had extra cabbages, so I made this new bed with the extra bricks we had lying around, and I had to put the chicken wire to protect my cabbage. Now, if you want to know what critters I have eating my work, I have a groundhog, so I have skunk, bunnies. Well, that's what I've seen. So if there's any others, I'm sure there are. I haven't seen them. So this is the bed I started outside the fence area, and I planted some squash, corn, and everything's it's growing, so that's pretty good. So let's go see inside my vegetable garden. That is more guarded than the rest of my garden. Even had to put some barriers down here with pricklies so critters would stay out. So here's garden. By the way, that's a sign I picked up at a rummage sale that was hand painted by someone. So here are my 4 square beds that are fully planted. There are spots because some things have been harvested already and other things were decimated. I had a problem with cutworms, and I also have beetles in here and grasshoppers and caterpillars. I am battling a lot of critters this year. too many critters. So like this garden bed has a lot of empty spots due to harvesting and also due to devastation from insects. And yeah, this one was attacked by insects. So here I have tomato plants. These are all tomato plants they started from seed that are growing in those containers. The other day I started some pak choi from seed. They're very, very tiny. My potato plants are doing well. Over here in this garden, this one is where I have lots of lettuce, which I do have to harvest some romaine lettuce for dinner tonight. And we are going to have Caesar salad with our lasagna, so got to pick that. And a lot of things did get eaten by some hungry critters. Here, they dug a hole under the fence and they got in. So a lot of stuff was replanted, but a lot of this is from my own seed starting. And here I have another box where there are carrots growing and kohlrabi. There's some more tomatoes. Those tomato plants here in this corner were actually bought. No, not all of them. This one was a bought plant, but the other two that are about the same size I started from seed. So I'm pretty proud of that. And more tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes along the fence here. Well, we're trying. Eggplant. Tomato. Eggplant. There's a tiny tomato plant that got chopped off by mistake with basil. Here I have, in this bed, it's all planted with peppers and cucumbers, Russian red kale. The peas are growing up the trellis that I made. And finally, the fourth bed here, we have tomato plants. There's lots of flowers on them. I see tiny tomatoes on some plants. If you can see the tiny tomato, it's hard to see. The plant in the back also has tomatoes. So, looks like I will be getting tomatoes. That's my messy greenhouse. It's tidy one day and untidy the rest of the week. Another container with another tomato plant. So here is my new garden. If you recall, in the previous video I had shown you the area that I was going to have this new garden, and I was waiting for these planters. A new bed coming in here over this spot of dirt beside the greenhouse, and I will have one right beside it, parallel to it. And I believe I'm hoping to make them 6 by 12 feet, both of them. And in those beds, I hope to plant and transplant some perennial vegetables and fruit. So it took over 2 months for them to get here. I actually got the roots. The plants that you see in there came in roots from, I ordered everything from Costco. Came about a month before the containers arrived, but I did not order them in that order. When I placed the order, first thing I ordered were the beds, the white boxes, and a month later I ordered the plants. But the plants got here fairly quickly, and then I still had to wait for the containers. So this was, I didn't know if anything would survive, any of the plants would grow, and they are. So I'm very happy to say that my Costco strawberry roots are doing okay. They're growing very nicely. I planted the asparagus in that area, but I don't see anything coming up. So, but I hope next year to see the asparagus. And here's the herb section with a row of cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, because I had the room there, so I just planted them. And this will be the blueberries. So I have planted all the blueberry bushes. They're a little hard to see. I don't know if you could see that one there. And some more herbs. So that's it for the updated tour of my planted garden. It took a while to get to this point. It's also taken me a while to film a video, and I really hope that this time I'm successful. I have had to trash all the other videos I made because I filmed on days that was very windy, and I didn't realize the sound would be so horrible. And yeah, so I've had lots of technical issues, but hopefully this one has worked. I hope you liked my updated garden tour with everything planted, and I hope you'll come back and see more videos. Stay tuned for other haul videos, how-to videos, and maybe gardening videos too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are well and stay safe. And until next time, stay crafty. Bye.